Hey Scorpios, let's get into your messages for the month of October 2025. Remember to take the messages that resonate and leave what does not. Messages for Scorpios for October 2025. We have Temperance. This is a month of like blending a lot of things into your life. Creating positives from negatives, balancing, healing, restoring your energy is what I'm hearing as well. I'm hearing something about a divine plan. I feel like October is the month of a divine plan being set in motion. You're going to be walking a path in the month of October that I feel like the divine is like creating this path, or has been already creating this path brick by brick by brick in order for you to start walking it, right? And this path is going to lead right to the sun. Okay. If you see the sun there in the background, I feel like this path is leading you right to the sun. The sun is about joy. It's about happiness, success, enlightenment, clarity. Knight of Cups wanted to show itself. I feel like this month of October is all about you following your heart, following your creative passions as well. Give me a little more here. You could have Sagittarius in your chart. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. There could be a Sagittarius who is wanting to reconcile as well. All right, we have the Ace of Swords. A month of breakthroughs, truths, clarity. There could be a conversation happening between you and another person. This could be a friend. This could be a romantic connection. But I see some sort of truth and clarity happening between you and another person, or a conversation that brings in clarity. I feel like this conversation will definitely help mend things with someone. I don't feel like this is someone you don't want anything to do with. It definitely feels like this is somebody who you love or you enjoy being with. You enjoy their company. There could also be a conversation that you're having with someone. Again, it could be a friend, could be whoever. And I feel like whatever this conversation entails, it's bringing about some sort of like aha moment for you, Scorpio. Like it's going to bring about some sort of new idea. You're like, boom, now I know exactly what I need to do now. Definitely, I definitely feel like your third eye and your throat chakra are going to be lit up in the month of October, where you're going to be speaking your truth, speaking up, not afraid of not a damn thing of what people might think, what people might say. I also feel like your third eye is going to be lit up as well, where you're going to see very clearly a lot of visions, seeing through people, seeing people's true intentions, what's behind the mask. October is a month where the divine is handing you the Ace of Swords. Your voice is going to be very powerful and it's going to matter. There is some sort of power behind the words you speak. It may not only bring clarity and breakthroughs for you, but it may be bringing on clarity and breakthroughs for another person or other people. You could have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in your chart, or dealing with an air sign. What else here for Scorpios for October? The World card. Beautiful. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. So one chapter is closing, a new one is opening. Of course, October is when Scorpio season starts. That world card could definitely be your birthday season. You're closing out one chapter and stepping into a whole new chapter in your life. Ooh, I'm so excited for Scorpio season. But I'm also seeing something. Some of you could be doing something online. Again, you could be using your voice for something, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. I feel like you could be a public speaker or you're being led onto this path. Yeah, the star, doing something in the public eye, doing something where the world can see you. You're like a guiding star for others. Something about your voice, something about the things you say or the words you speak are also going to be very healing for other people. Whether you're doing something online or not, but specifically if you are doing something online, again, your voice, your words are going to matter. I see a lot of divine protection around you in the month of October as well here. We have the Two of Pentacles popping out. Definitely feels like you have a lot on your plate in October, but I feel like you're handling things with grace here. Yeah, especially when it comes to like maybe family, children. You could have a lot on your plate, a lot of responsibilities, certain things having to take priority over others, but it feels like you're definitely multitasking, but doing it well, okay? I also feel like there's opportunities getting ready to come your way in the month of October. You may have a choice between two opportunities here. You could get a new idea on how to make another stream of income as well. Some of you could be balancing two different jobs. I'm getting a very like light-hearted energy for the month of October. Like, yeah, you know, there's a lot of things on your plate. Yeah, you're probably having to juggle schedules and kids and bills and pets and God knows what else, right? But I'm kind of getting this, like, it feels very light. I don't feel heavy, like my energy doesn't feel heavy with this reading. I feel very light. You could be clearing away a lot of negative energy or things that no longer serve you as well. People, places, things that bring too much heaviness into your life. Ten of Swords, yeah. You know, Ten of Swords is about hitting rock bottom. It's the worst that can happen. Whether it's a betrayal, a painful ending of something, the worst has already happened. And I feel like in the month of October, there's going to be a huge release around a lot of pain that you have experienced, either in something, with somebody, or in multiple areas of your life. That Ace of Swords is here to clear all of that away. There could be a point, I will say this though, there could be a point in October where you kind of almost feel so mentally overwhelmed. You almost feel like you're getting ready to like mentally collapse, right? But with the Temperance card being here, with the World card being here, it almost feels like the divine is coming in to help rebalance you. You're being guided in the month of October to really prioritize what's important, and anything else, put it on the back burner, okay? This is not a month to overwhelm yourself, especially mentally. What else here? It's time to close that chapter out. We have the Nine of Wands, a warrior, a resilient warrior. You've been through it all. You've been dragged through the mud. You have experienced pain, betrayal. And I feel like as you're stepping into your next chapter, it's important to not bring that baggage with you. Nine of Wands is, he's still looking over his shoulder. He's not one who is going to give up. He's not ready to give up. He's still going to keep going, wounds and all. But I feel like it's very important as you step into your next chapter, Scorpios, that you don't bring the past baggage with you. There's a saying that I'm like picking up on. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, it's a Japanese proverb. Fall down 7 times, stand up 8. It conveys the idea of resilience and perseverance, suggesting that success requires struggle and getting back up no matter how many times you fall. The proverb can also be interpreted as never giving up hope, always striving for more, focusing on greater vision, demonstrating courage and defiance, and working earnestly and persisting. The proverb is closely linked to the concept of gambaru, okay, which means never give up. It encourages people to do their best, fight on, and stick with a task until it's completed. Okay, so there may be certain things, in October, and it feels like just life. Sometimes life just starts throwing us lemons, right? What are we going to do with it? Make some lemonade, honey. Okay. Make that shit sweet. The sun. The moon is at the bottom and I just saw the sun. So anything that was hidden is coming to the light. I also feel like any fears that you've had are being cleared away. Like I said before, where spirit is leading you to the sun, and the fact that I cut the deck right on the sun there, that's exactly where spirit is leading you out of the darkness, leading you out of fear, illusions, the unknown, and stepping into a world of joy, happiness, clarity. Leaving behind a lot of dark energy. What else here for Scorpios for the month of October? King of Cups. Now, I'm getting 2 messages from this King of Cups. The first message I'm getting here, Scorpio, is I feel like October is a month where you have mastered your emotions, right? Even if something comes your way, or maybe there's maybe you have a set schedule and plan for the day, and then here comes a random thing that throws God, I forgot the saying. I'm having like a total brain fart right now, but okay, there we go. Thank you, Spirit. Something comes in and throws a monkey wrench into your plans, right? All of a sudden, instead of having to do this day like you planned, all of a sudden you got to go do that. You're keeping those emotions completely under control. You're not letting things kind of get you out of your feelings. You're like, Wusa, okay, I got this. I might be juggling this and that, and this just came my way, but I got it. So there's something about mastery over your emotions in the month of October. And I love it. Now, the second message I was getting is that you could have someone around you who is compassionate, kind of like somebody who is someone you can go to in times of, need. And when I say that, it's like, this could be a friend, this could be a significant other for those who are in a relationship. Like maybe there's a person you can go to and kind of be like, man, this is going on and I got this happening. And like, this is the type of person who gives you like this therapeutic advice, or they let you know like, hey, it's okay, I got you, I'm here. They give you that nice warm hug, or they just give you that reassuring feeling. Some of you could be going to therapy in the month of October. This could be something that someone is looking into. But yeah, that's kind of the energy I'm getting with this King of Cups, or the two messages I'm getting here. All right, what else here for Scorpios for October 2025? The Moon. And the Queen of Pentacles. The Empress at the bottom. So I feel like there is... It's funny how I said like, oh wow, it feels light. And then all of a sudden, all this heaviness and like starts coming in. But I feel like a lot of this heaviness is more so mental. I don't feel like it's necessarily like a true betrayal happening in the month of October, or something really coming to a painful end. It feels like this is more mental. This is something more so internal going on, whether it's fears that are starting to creep up, fear of the unknown. It's like, well, I don't know what the next chapter has for me. I done been through so much shit. There's probably more shit to come. You know what I'm saying? So that Nine of Wands energy, it's kind of like looking over the shoulder, waiting for the next shoe to drop. Yes, you're resilient. Yes, you continue to persevere, but it doesn't mean that those wounds aren't still there. Like I said, this is a big month of healing. So you can overcome these fears. You can overcome the past. There could be fears around stability. There could be fears around love for some of you. But I will say this, I feel like your stability is fine. Queen of Pentacles is here. This is financial stability. Spirit is reminding you to stay grounded. Being resourceful this month as well is important. Don't allow fears and illusions and the thoughts created in your mind create some sort of like mental overload, making you feel like the world is going to end, because it's not. The Empress is here. This is all about abundance. This is all about expansion. Things flowing your way. You attracting, not chasing. This is an overflow of blessings getting ready to come into your life here. Somebody could be getting ready to be like a mother for the first time. All right, somebody could be giving birth in the month of October, where this could be you or somebody that's connected to you. This could also be a lot of the fears, the unknown of stepping into being a new parent. All right, that's very specific. Obviously, it's not going to be for everybody, but that's what I'm getting here. All right, let's look at let's look at career and finances for the month of October 2025 for Scorpios. Three of Wands, expansion. Some of you could be stepping into completely new territory, a new career path, getting ready to see more opportunities. Some of you could be traveling, moving, relocating. You could be doing something online as well, where you're going to start seeing expansion. Queen of Wands, you're on fire when it comes to your career in the month of October here, Scorpio. Nine of Pentacles, this is what I'm saying. Any fears that you're having around money, stability, financial stability and things like that, you're gonna end up seeing that they're like these unfounded fears. Money's gonna be flowing in. This is financial freedom, financial stability, you stepping up, being your power, being confident in yourself. You're going to be having more than enough to, cover your bills and then some. Eight of Swords. Yeah. Fears, anxiety, the negative thoughts. Like, this is going to be a big thing for the month of October. So there could be some shadow work, this could be like in the beginning too of October. I want to say we're, probably still Libra season, where you might be experiencing a lot of this mental overload, mental overwhelm, the anxiety, the fears. And I feel like by the time we hit Scorpio season, boom, stepping into your power here. Like, yeah, I know who the fuck I am, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know who I am. The Magician. You know you're powerful. You know you can manifest. You know you have the tools and the resources to create the life that you want. I could definitely be speaking to some entrepreneurs here, self-employed. All right. Some of you could be walking away from a job to go towards becoming an entrepreneur, working for yourself. I'm really loving this energy for career and finances here. You're realizing like you have the tools, you have the resources to create more opportunities for yourself. That's the Star. I feel like this is a month where you may also start using those unique gifts and talents that you have to create more abundance, make more money, to elevate your life. Some of y'all could have been holding back, whether it was out of fear, whether out of feeling like, well, I have to just focus on this because my stability and blah, blah, blah. Like, Death card. Change, transformation, shedding old skin. The Emperor. Oof. Stepping into boss mode here. And I'm loving it for you, Scorpios. We have Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. We have a lot of majors here. We got 4 majors. So I feel like major changes around your career and finances, but in the best of ways. For some of you, you could have a boss at work who is going to be giving you some sort of recognition. There could be some sort of elevation you're having at your job. If you're self-employed, your status could be kind of going up. If you're doing something online, maybe there's more subscribers, more followers. If you're, self-employed, more clients, things like that. It feels like you're being seen, you're being recognized. And remember how I said in the first spread, like some of you are being guided to use your voice, something about your voice. Your voice could be a very unique talent or gift that you have. Maybe it's singing, maybe it's speaking. Maybe you're doing some sort of slam poetry. I don't know, but whatever it is, like I'm here also picking up on somebody doing like guided meditations, speaking affirmations. Maybe you're making a channel for guided meditations or speaking affirmations to people, whatever it is. Like you're some sort of guiding light. Like people are looking to you. You're very inspirational in the month of October. I love it. Let's look at love for October 2025 for Scorpios, please. Let's look at love for singles first, then we're going to be looking at those who are in a connection. Love messages for singles for October 2025. Scorpios, we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Hierophant. Taurus energy. And the Nine of Cups. The Ten of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's, for, you know, some of you singles, there could definitely be somebody coming in where there's a lot of potential for something solid and stable to be built with someone. Now, this person is coming in as a page. Student energy. They might, you know, start off small, you know, let's grab a coffee. Let's get to know each other. It doesn't feel like this is somebody trying to go all in very quickly. They do have... This is somebody who does believe in like long-term commitment. They do believe in marriage. This is somebody who may want marriage. They see you as wish fulfillment as well. There's this vision of happiness, of joy. It's like they can see themselves building a life with you, building a family with you. And where is Scorpio at in this energy? How are they feeling about this? Eight of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. Whoa. Six of Cups at the bottom. You know, some of my single Scorpios, this could be a past person that's returning, okay? And if you don't want a past person, then don't take the message. That's possibly for very few of you, okay? Very small portion. Now, the other message I'm getting is that this more so feels new. So this could be somebody who feels very familiar. They feels like you've known this person before. Definitely past life energy is what I'm getting here. But you might want to move things a little quicker than this person, Scorpio, if I'm being quite honest. There's like this, I feel like there's this two sides to this, where you might want to move things quicker, but at the same time, Seven of Pentacles, you're willing to take it slow. You're willing to invest time and energy into this connection because you can see yourself building a life with this person. Ten of Pentacles. This feels more like a slow burn type of connection. I see a lot of communication between you and this person. I like the energy coming through. Now let's look at my Scorpios. Before we get into Scorpios who are in a connection, let's look at Scorpios who don't want to even be in a relationship. Like, they're good by themselves. Let's look at my Scorpios who would like to remain single for the month of October. What do they need to know about their love life? This could be like a self-love message coming through. I don't know why I felt the need to pull cards on this. Four of Swords. Yeah, you could be taking time for yourself, resting, relaxing. You're not in any rush right now. You could be in a place where you are just healing. You're not looking for a relationship. Nine of Wands. All right. Makes sense. Okay, there could be still some wounds that you are having to heal from. You might... It's like, and this is a good thing, I feel like you are in a place of awareness where you're aware that maybe it's not healthy for you to be in a relationship, especially if you are somebody who just came out of something or experienced a breakup. Maybe there was a betrayal, infidelity, cheating, lying, or just a breakup in general. It doesn't even have to be that deep. You know, maybe you and another person were not compatible, like whatever. It feels like you're still healing from something that you've gone through. The Six of Cups. Definitely past energy here that you're healing from. Now, I will say this, there could be someone from the past returning. Don't, you know, okay? There could be some sort of conversation that this person wants to have. Look at this. This is somebody who obsessively spies on you, watches you. All right, Devil, Page of Swords, Ace of Swords. This is you gaining the clarity in the month of October that this person is no good. They're still toxic. They're still stuck in unhealthy attachments. And this is exactly why, for those who are choosing to not want to like pursue a relationship in the month of October, why you're choosing to stay single and choosing to stay to yourself. You dealt with a very toxic person who may still be rather obsessed with you. Okay. All right, Page of Wands. You could be embarking on a new path yourself, being adventurous, exploring new things in your life. Like, I just feel like you're very self-focused for those of you who don't want to, who are not looking for a connection. You could be connecting with like an old friend as well. But I see you embarking on a new path of like freedom, exploration, a new spiritual path even for some of you. Strength card. The Knight of Pentacles. Five of Swords. And the Two of Cups. You see? Okay. There is definitely a toxic individual in your energy here. I feel like somebody from the past could come back trying to use some sort of nostalgia, old memories to try to get back into your life. But this person is still full of conflict, manipulation. Whether this is a past lover and even old or some sort of old friend that could be coming back around. It's like this is the type of person who likes to make those passive aggressive comments or throw little jabs to get you off kilter. You're not in any rush to be in a connection. I feel like you're taking your time. You're focusing on yourself. You are really working on your confidence, your power, stepping into your power. I'm hearing reclaiming your power, regaining back your strength here in a situation. Now, I do see that there's potentially you connecting with someone new. This doesn't feel romantic though. Okay, so the message I'm getting is that there could be a passing, like in the sense of like maybe you and another person on in a romantic sense kind of connect. Maybe it's just a quick flirtation, you know, letting you know you still got it going on. But I see you connecting with someone new. It feels more platonic. Definitely. Definitely feels more platonic. Getting to know somebody, getting to know a new friend, okay? Nine of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you're just, you know you're not ready for a relationship or a connection. There's too much fear, too much anxiety. You'd rather be single, alone, independent, making your money. All right, you're getting ready to step into a new chapter in your life here. And that new chapter could potentially bring somebody in your life. But I feel like it's coming when you know you're ready. There is somebody, like, somebody from the past who likes to get under your skin, Scorpio. They love to get under your skin. I don't know what their problem is, but... All right, let's look at Scorpios who are in a connection. What do you need to know for October 2025? Queen of Wands. Okay, sexy. I'm hearing like you are bewitching your lover this month. Like something about you is so bewitching. Your partner is very attracted to you this month. Not that they're never attracted to you, but there's something about you this month that has them probably all over you, hands all over you. Like, I love it. Two of Pentacles. All right. So you could be trying to kind of juggle like taking care of priorities and responsibilities, but also juggling on trying to find time to spend time with your person. If you and your partner have been going through any sort of conflicts or rough patches, I see healing happening here with the Star card at the bottom. Or vice versa. It could be your partner who is trying to juggle schedules and time. You know, maybe there's a lot of work happening and you have to take care of this or they have to take care of that. It's like trying to find a healthy balance on when to spend time together, when to be together and things like that. And vice versa. Maybe it's you, Scorpio, who has your hands all over your person. Okay, I don't know, but I definitely see a very attractive of energy here. The High Priestess. Pisces energy here. Give me a little more. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. You and your person have like a very strong spiritual connection. I'm getting telepathy here as well. I'm getting from this High Priestess that even when there's silence between you and your person, like, you know what they're doing. They know what you're doing. So your intuition is just spot on. It just feels like, I don't know, like what you guys are like intuitively speaking to each other. It's like you know what they're thinking before they even say it, and vice versa. Your person could also be very spiritual. They could be into the occult, divination. It's like you know what the other one is thinking, you know what the other one is feeling, even when there's a distance. Some of you could be in a long distance connection. Ace of Pentacles here definitely feels like there's a fresh start that's happening in a connection as well. You or your partner could be getting a new job, starting a new job. There could be a financial opportunity presenting itself. But it definitely feels like a fresh start here for a connection. Maybe you're moving to a completely different place. All right, we have the Fool and the King of Wands. Oof, perfect match. King falling right under the Queen. I like it. I like it like that. I like it like that. I don't know why I'm hearing that Cardi B song. I like it. What is that? I like it like that. I don't know. I feel like this is somebody who's going to be like, if you're the feminine, yes, my lady, like falling at your feet type of energy, but there's a strong attraction. I see a lot of intimacy in the month of October. You both could be like, there's something, either you guys are starting fresh in the connection. Again, like maybe there was some sort of conflict or something between you and your person, but both of you may be starting fresh in the month of October. Your person or you could be taking a leap of faith in a new direction when it comes to, I feel like it's more so like career, finances, things like that. Some of you could even be moving with your person, taking a leap of faith, moving to a whole new city, town, state. I see the Queen of Swords at the bottom, Queen of Swords here at the top. So I feel like a lot of clear communication this month as well. Being raw, blunt, honest with each other. There's something about both of you, like something being intellectually stimulating between you and your person. I don't know. This feels hot and heavy. This feels hot and heavy. 3 of Wands. And the Knight of Swords. And Judgment at the bottom. So definitely a rebirth in a connection here. Look, I'm just 4 of Wands wanting to show itself. All right, you and your person could be taking the next step in the connection, whether it's elevating the connection to, you know, engagement, marriage, moving in together. I'm heavily getting something about you and your person moving in together, getting a home together. If this is a newer connection, this could be you and your person making things like official, exclusive, things like that. Now, I will say this, Knight of Swords can be a bit like rush in and say things. It's important to not jump to conclusions in the month of October, okay? I'm hearing say what you need to say, but don't say it mean, Scorpio. So communication could be a very, very big thing between you and your person in the month of October, okay? So that's what I'm getting. I'm seeing a lot of expansion, a lot of opportunities coming in, especially like work-wise. I don't know if this is for you or for your person, or maybe it's both of you where there's like a lot of expansion getting ready to come in. Maybe you're starting a new job. Maybe they're starting a new job. Maybe, you know, whatever it is, it feels like there's a lot of expansion happening in both your lives. Again, it's a connection. You two are together. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here for those who are in a connection. I like it. Yeah, don't let fears kind of work through your mind. Or maybe this is your person having to not allow fears get to them. Thinking of the worst. The energy here is beautiful. This is 2 divine counterparts. This is a perfect match right here. Let me get... one second here, Scorpio. Let's see. For those who are in a connection. Now, I did not want to make this video this long, but here we are. Here we are. Spiritual, your spiritual journey is beginning. So you and your person may be embarking on a new spiritual journey together. I just saw obstacles, but it went like, didn't really want to come out, but I wanted to take a little peek there. So it feels like any obstacles that come your way in the month of October, like you and your person are going to overcome it. This is giving power couple energy here. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. Somebody's name could be Destiny. I don't know. I was just picking that up. A spiritual embrace. Interesting. And connection. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. This is a spiritual connection. Cupid at the bottom. Love is in the air when Cupid's around. Challenges. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. Confirmation. Admire. It's time to think of everything that you admire in your partner. Marriage. A marriage of souls is a union, excuse me, of 2 divine counterparts blending together. Yin yang. Like the yin yang symbol, twin flames contain an aspect of each other's character within themselves. The divine will help you recognize signs and miracles. Okay. Let's get a fortune oracle to close this message out. Fortune oracle for Scorpios in general, not just for connections. Let's put this away real quick. All right, let's get a fortune oracle message for Scorpios, please. Lion. Harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. Number 16. Okay. The lion fights for justice and warns others. It is also a symbol of protection. With all this power surrounding you, there's nothing you can't tackle. Face challenges head on and go, go, go. This card sees you striding ahead in leaps and bounds. Your magnetic new aura may see you accomplish personal and professional victories. Your popularity and leadership qualities will rise to new heights. You will be a person to be reckoned with, gaining respect and being admired by many. Your restless energy will mean you won't be able to stay still. Fast-paced sport and plenty of variety will feed the fuel of your desires for freedom and wide spaces. Travel stands out and visits to wild and wonderful destinations are likely. Personal relationships. You are brave and fearless, but most of all loyal to your friends and loved ones. You will be a fearless fighter for what is yours personally and will gain more respect. Emotions will run riot, and feelings of anger or fear may emerge. Difficult people will be confronted and dealt with once and for all. Some singles could meet someone wild and difficult to control, but it could be exciting. Sizzling passion will rise to new heights, making you a better lover or partner. Sizzling passion for those in a connection. That's exactly what I was feeling. Career and money. You're the king of the castle, and your roar will be heard all over the office, at business meetings, and even socially. Don't let anyone get in your way. You are on a mission to get to the top no matter what. Your dreams of fame, great wealth, and luxury are of utmost importance now. Timing is crucial. You will prove that you're a survivor against the odds. Power tip. Place 2 small lions in your garden or by your front door for protection. Alrighty, Scorpios, I'm going to leave it right there. If this resonated, like, comment, subscribe, and share. I love y'all. Until next time. Bye.